Where's ARK? So you have, here's ARK getting squished, literally making lower lows and lower highs. And then here's SARK, the inverse ETF. So yeah, SARK is more expensive than ARK right now, which is hilarious. But this is when I first noticed, I was like, this is a problem right there when it was more valuable than the thing it was actually insuring. But yeah, I think that'll also be pretty close to the bottom of this crisis that, or whatever you want to call it, that we're in. I mean, you had Sam Bankman-Fried with the FTX thing and the, indictment and all that, and that's gone. I mean, tens of billions, if not hundreds of billions of dollars from global e-commerce just evaporated into thin air. You have that plus a few other crypto exchanges going the way of the dodo bird. And then when Cathie Woods goes to zero, and then that whole thing debacles and that whole issue crumbles like a cookie, it'll be weeks after that. Because you guys know that that'll be a big deal, right? If and when that happens. Again, I'm not saying it will, but it looks more and more likely. Because what's going to happen is as we continue to stay below COVID lows, everyone's going to really, really lose faith in Cathie, and it's just going to become a timeline movie, like Robert Thompson says, and people are going to sell and close and take their position and blame her and blah, 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 and pull out and so on and so forth. And that would mark a big bottom. Now, I'm not saying that it has to go under. I'm saying that Cathie could get kicked out, you could get fired. These are all things to think about since we're here. We're here, we're talking about it, we're analyzing it. These are all things to consider. Yeah, if that happens, it's going to get kind of ugly. Poor Cathie. It's too bad. This is in no league and in no comparison at all that I'm aware of. And I'm just saying it because it popped in my brain, and I figured we got an hour and 15 minutes left for me to say whatever I want, I guess. Do you guys remember, you ever heard of Karen, the super trader? She had a hedge fund as well, or a fund of some kind, and she sold options on the SPX. And she was the talk of the town for a very, very long time until she got indicted. Karen, the super trader. She lived in Nashville. I tried to get a meeting with her and she didn't meet with me, but there he is. Again, I'm not saying that there's any relevance to any of this at all. And I'm sure she's cleaned up her image and stuff like that, but she did very, very well until people realized that she was doing something illegal. I don't know the whole story, but it wasn't great.